Students, today we are taking our chapter number 3, Materials of Daily Use, part 1. In this chapter, we will discuss about the different types of fibers which we use in our daily life for our clothes and other our extra need. Then after, we also discussed about the how we can get fibers from the animals and from the other sources. Before start this lesson, we will discuss how we can get the fibers. In previous lessons, in our previous classes, uh, we have learned about these types of fibers. First, plant fibers, then after animals fibers and synthetic fibers. We have three types of fibers available for our need. First, plant fibers, animal fibers and synthetic fibers. As you and I know, we live on earth, we need different types of clothes, like to live our life. We want clothes to wear for our life, for our body protection. Clothes protect us in different ways. They protect us from dust and other kind of problems. So we need clothes to protect our body. So we can get different types of fibers from the different sources. First, the plant fibers. From the plant we can get fibers. These types of fibers are called plant fibers. For example, cotton, jute and other also. We can see these types of fibers are called the plant fibers. Then after, animal fibers, the fibers which we can get from animals. Yes, we also get some types of fibers from the animals. These types of fibers are called animal fibers. Then after, synthetic fiber, our third type is synthetic fibers. The fibers which are made by a human in companies, these types of fibers are called synthetic fibers. So we have main three types of fibers. Which three types? First, plant fibers, animal fibers and synthetic fibers. The example of plant fibers are cotton and jute, and the examples of animal fibers are wool and silk. We can get these type of fibers from the animals. Then after, synthetic fibers, for example, nylon, rayon, these are the example of synthetic fibers which are the main made. We can get from the companies and from the other sources. So we have total three types of fiber. Using these fibers, we can get different kind of clothes to wear for our body production. Then after, now we discussed about the wool. Wool is a fiber obtained from sheep, goat, yak and lamb. We can get the wool from these types of animals, but the sheep is main source of wool. Wool is useful to our life. We want wool in our life because from the wool we can get sweater which we wear in cold conditions. Wool protect us from the cold atmosphere. In winter season, we want to wear sweater and jackets. For these types of clothes, wool is useful to make these type of clothes. We have sheep, goat, yak and lamb. These type of animals we can get wool from these type of animals, but sheep is main source of wool. Wool is obtained from the flesh of these animals. Wool fiber is made up of protein. Wool fiber is made up of protein. We can get the hair of the animals. From the hair of the animals, we can make the clothes which are protect us from the cold in winter season. We can see these types of animals have a hair on their body, and from their hairs we can make the different kind of clothes for wearing. So sheep has sheep has wool on their body, and from their wool we can make the different kind of clothes which we wear in winter season. Usually white in color we can see in sheep and other animals. For usually white in color, but also we can see the brown or gray color of hair of these animals. Then after, they have also two types of their hairy skin. Like a human being, they have also two types of their hairy skin. First, the fine, soft underhair and the coarse beard hair. They have also two types of skin hair. First, the fine, soft hair. Then after, the coarse beard hair. In this type, we can get the fine, soft hair from their body, and in this type we can the coarse beard up from their body. Then after, they have also given a breeds of sheep in your textbook. I have also written the format of these breeds of sheep. First, in this column we can see the different types of breed. Then after, the places, the state where which can find, and then after, the use of this breed. In how way we can use this? First, the Bakharwal. In Bakharwal breed we can find out from the Jammu and Kashmir. Then how we can use this type? We can use for woolen shawls. From this area we can see, we find out the famous shawls. Then after, Lohi, Punjab and Rajasthan. This type of breed, Lohi, we can find from Punjab and Rajasthan for sweaters. This type of wool is better for the sweaters. Then after, Marwari, this type of breed we can find out in Gujarat. They are used the coarse wool. They have some types of coarse wools, not as a fine wool, some type of coarse wool. Then after, Nale, this type of breed we can find out the Punjab, Haryana and Rajasthan, and they are used for carpet wool. We all know about the carpet, which use of the carpet. We can use carpet at home and other many places we use carpet wool. This type of wool we can get from Nale, and this type of breed we can find out from Punjab, Haryana and Rajasthan. Then after, Patanwadi is also from Gujarat for hosiery. Hosiery, we can see different types of hosiery things made from the wool, and we also find out this type of breed from Gujarat for hosiery. Then after, Rampur Husair. This type of breed we also find out from Punjab, Haryana and Rajasthan, and we use for also carpet wool. So students, in this table we can see the different types of breeds, in which places, which state we can get this type of breeds, and then after, how we can use the hair of this type of breeds. Then after, they have also given it extra for this Angora wool. Angora wool we can get from Angora goats from in hilly areas. In hilly areas we most see they have different type of goats called Angora goats, and from Angora goats we can get the Angora wool, and we can make clothes for them. Then after, in South America wool is obtained from llama and alpaca. In South America we can also obtain from wool from llama and alpaca. We all know we have different types of reasons available on our earth. According to their atmosphere, according to their conditions, they have different types of animals which can live there. So different types of state, country, they have different types of wool breeds, and according to their breeds they can obtain the different types of wool and make the clothes from this type of wool. So students, wool is important to us because wool protect us from cold condition. And then after, we have seen in this format, wool is also important to make different types of things which are useful to in our life in different ways. For example, to making woolen shawls, then after making sweaters, coarse wool is also important, and after carpet for hosiery. So in different ways, in different uses, we used wool. So wool is useful to us in many ways. So first we have three types of fibers: plant fibers, animals fibers, and synthetic fibers. We can get the fibers from the plant are called plant fibers, for example cotton, jute. And the fibers we obtained from animals are called animals fiber, wool, silk. Then after synthetic fiber we can get from the factory making by the human being are called synthetic fiber, for example nylon, rayon. We have also different types of example from these fibers. Then after wool, wool is obtained from the sheep, goat, yak and lamb, but its main source of sheep, because the sheep has lots of hairs on their body, and we use this hair for making the wool clothes. Then after wool is obtained from the flesh of animals. We can see different two types of skin, hair types: hairy skin, the fiber, the fine soft under hair, and then after the coarse beard hair. In this type we can get this type of fine soft from the animals, mother and parents, but not both are in fine soft under hair. If only one is under this condition, then we can get the selective breeding. That means if one parent is under the fine soft under hair, then we can get the fine soft hair from their from their breeding. This type of process is called a selective breeding. Then after there is also given a table. In this table in your textbook also available, we can see the different types of breeds available in different states and how we can use these different types of breeds. Then after also given Angora wool, and we can find out the Angora wool from the Angora goats in hilly areas. Then after some places also obtained wool from the camel's body. Then after in South America, wool is obtained from llama and alpaca. So we have different types of animals at different regions, and also different according to their atmosphere conditions. Then they get the different wool from the different animals. So we can say wool is important to our life because we can get the clothes from wool which are protect us from the cold. About the production of wool from sheep. The production of wool we can get from the sheep. Which type of processes will be going on to get the wool from sheep? First, the sheep are reared in different parts of our country. We can see the sheep are reared in our different parts of our country because we all know they taking their herds to sheep for grazing, and they go on to the hilly areas because they can get their food easily there. So we all know they are taking their herds and go to the hilly areas for grazing. We all know the sheep are herbivorous type of animals. So that means herbivores, that means they eat only grass. They depend on grass for their food. So they will go at the hilly areas, for example Himachal Pradesh and other types of hill areas. We can see they taking their herds and go on to the hilly areas for grazing because they are herbivorous animals. They are herbivores, so they depend on grass for their food, but also they fed on corn, jawar, and mixture of these type of food they also use in their life. uh, Sharing of sheep includes 6 steps. We in this lesson we can see they have 6 steps to product the wool from sheep. The first process is sarding. The first process is sarding. Sarding, that means in this step the head, the wool from this sheep and any kind of animal, the thick layer of hair can remove. They get the hair fur from the sheep in this step. Then after scoring, that means in this step the hair in first step we get the hair fur from the animal. In the second step they can wash out the hair of the animals in the tank. Then after hair are graded and salted. In this process the hair which they get, the fur which they get, they can graded and salted in the after process. Then after next process, separated. Small soft hair is called first. The small and soft hair will be separated in fourth step. Then after in fifth step they dyed in desired color. For example, we have discussed we can get the different types of colors from hair from the sea. For example, white, then after also brown. If we want to different type of color, then in this step they can dyed in desired color. Then after carding and spinning, in sixth step we can see carding and spinning. That means to straighten them. In this step they can straighten using the different type of machines. Then after spinning, if we want to different type of wool at a one cloth, then we can spinning using this step. So we have total 6 steps to make a product from the sheep. For example, sarding, scoring, hair and grinded and salted. Then after separated small and soft hair. Then after dyed in desired color, we can dye the wool in this step. Then after carding and spinning, using this process, after this process we can get the cloth from the wool which we obtain from the sheep. So students, in this lesson we have discussed about the wool which we obtain from the sheep, and after obtain how which type of process is going on to get cloth from the